I drive you 1, 2, 3, and it's easy to see, but it's not that I don't care. Cause I hear it all the time, but they never let you know on the TV and the radio. Cha! She was young and her heart was pure, but every night it's bright she got. She said sugar sweet, she come rapping to the beat, then I knew that she was hot. She was singing, don't turn around, uh-oh. There are Kommissars in town, uh-oh. You're in his eye and you'll know why. The more you live, the faster you will die. Alles klar, Herr Kommissar. Hey Susan, good to see you again. That was a little cover of Herr Kommissar, originally written by Falco, but this one, they did an English version by, Fire of the Dawn or something? I can't remember the name of the group. Anyhow, that was done in honor, well, not honor, in tribute perhaps, in recognition, in foreshadowing, in... what would be the word? What would be the best word to describe the foreboding of our dear leader's address this evening? We're going to see what sort of chicanery Manu is going to be up to. Manu Macron. Oh, hello folks! Good to see you. Hope everything's well. So, well, here's something that might be a little bit of a downer besides this evening's address. I got fed up in my queue on the old YouTube, a video about artists like not paying so much attention to social media anymore. And this gal who was talking about the fact that when you're doing these sort of things, like these daily videos and so forth, and posting on the ye old Instagram, ye old Facebook, ye old Twitter, all those sites, it takes up a lot of time, you know. It takes up a lot of concentration. And she expressed sort of a sense of anxiety. And she said that she gave everything up so that she could concentrate on her art more. And I'm just wondering if that's the case. My problem is that many of my sales, my online sales, have been due directly to yield Facebook and yield Instagram and so forth like that. So I'm wondering if I should, hold the line or kind of like ease off a bit and concentrate more on advancing my other projects, such as the door update. You can see here, I've gotten this whole side done now because on this other side, I had to do some patching. And so even though it dries rather quickly, this filler, enduit, as I like to say, it takes a little bit while to dry, and if you sand it too quickly, then it's all going to come out and screw up the sandpaper because it gets caught in the sandpaper as well. And so I was wondering also if there are any other ways I could monetize this. I'm gonna think I might switch over to doing lives just on the old YouTube. Opportunity for a larger reach and audience, perhaps. Although I do enjoy seeing you each and every evening, Susan, on ye old Facebook of Faces. Or Meta is what it's called now, isn't it? So, what else was I thinking about? There was I heard some weird things about the moon the other day. Now, on the first moon landing, I was listening to an interview. So this guy, he's usually doing political commentary, but he actually knows quite a bit about history and so forth. He's a smart guy. His name is Felix Rex, and you can find him. And he was talking about the moon on Apollo 11 landing. That the two A's, Armstrong and Aldrin, they went out on the surface of the moon and they set up some instruments, a laser mirror, so that the exact distance to the Earth to the moon could be measured, and also a seismic system, so to measure seismic events. Even though the moon, whether it has a core is probably not the case. And so apparently, when they blasted off from the surface in the Liberty, the Eagle, to rejoin, what was the orbiter called? I can't remember. Anyhow, the part of the spacecraft fell back to the moon, and it resonated for hours. The moon did. It rung like a bell, is what the technicians described it as. And also there is the fact that the moon is exactly the perfect size to block out the sun during an eclipse. I mean, exactly the perfect size. And apparently, I know that a few years ago I saw that the Chinese landed a rover on the moon, but I thought it was kind of comical because it landed with and then the hatches opened up, and then it rolled out halfway down its ramp and conked out. But they must have done subsequent ones, because I do also remember Elon congratulating the Chinese for their accomplishment. But the thing is, the Chinese, all they're doing is hanging out on the dark side of the moon. They must be big Pink Floyd fans or something like that. So, anyway, time for a shill. Time for my web shop, everyone's favorite web shop. The Electric Paul Teespring site, which is right here. Oh no, that's not. That's Falco. That's the guy who wrote this song, Der Kommissar, earlier. Isn't that magnificent? Actually, I kind of do like it. Look at that color scheme. Fantastic. Putty and almost neon pink. It's a bright magenta. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you my web store. Voilà, quoi. And Susan, have you memorized the URL yet? We've got t-shirts, mugs, tank tops, posters, t-shirts, all sorts of t-shirts, pillows, plenty of designs, most of them by myself, and most of these are designs that were made for the cover art of our virtual psychedelic rock group called Nabucco Dinosaur. Here's one that was, the idea was given to me by a friend of mine. The joke was to replace the California bear with a beaver. I don't know. You can get that on a t-shirt if you like, if that's your jam, if you think that's humorous, if that makes you laugh, if you think it's funny. All you got to do is go to voilà quoi, electricpodcast.creator-spring.com. And as I said yesterday, I was thinking of making a little video introduction for that. So Susan, if you have any ideas about what sort of imagery I could use, I want to make sort of an animated introduction, like a little thing that you see in front of some videos, just a real quick visual, so that it's a little bit classier than my chalk writing backwards on a grade school chalkboard. So feel free, if anything comes to mind, to drop it in the comments. And sorry about that. I just fell off a line. Yeah, I know, it's odd. I got a pick in my teeth. It's not a toothpick, it's a pick in my teeth. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Zwei, drei, vier, 1, 2, 3, and it's easy to see, but it's not that I don't care. Cause I hear it all the time, but they never let you know on the TV and the radio. She was young and her heart was pure, and every night that she got bright, she said sugar is sweet, and she'd come rapping to the beat. Then I knew that she was hot. She was singing, don't turn around, whoa-oh. Here comes Oz in town, whoa-oh. Your risk high, and you'll know why. The more you live, the faster you will die. Alles klar, Herr Kommissar. Let's go Macron. Let's go Macron. Allez-y Macron. Ciao for now.